Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Jose RC. Today I'm going to make some tests with this is the Outcast, Arrma Outcast AS. I'm going to use the Bluetooth module, and I'm going to check the speed with the GPS to see how accurate is the Bluetooth. And I'm going to make the review for this model, so stay tuned. So let's start to put in the GPS. I'm going to use them at the same time to see if the Bluetooth module is accurate with the GPS. I have the GPS on the top of the body, and I'm going to use the dashboard of SPEKTRUM. So let's start with the measuring of this speed limit, GPS against the Bluetooth of SPEKTRUM. And I need to tell you something about the Traxxas link. I was very disappointed. If you saw my previous video, GPS versus Traxxas link, I was very disappointed because the GPS said that I was running about 36 miles per hour, if I don't remember right, and the Traxxas link said that I was running about 52 miles per hour. That was ridiculous. I need to make the speed test with the X-Max, but not on grass. I need to run on pavement to see if it works. The power of this thing is in another level. The tires last more than the X-Max stock tires. And I saw a lot of people that has X-Max using the back flips. And think about it, why they choose the back flip instead the stock tire of the X-Max. But by the way, they are very expensive, super expensive tires that make a lot of balloons, and they break because of the power. I don't want to invest money on tires that are really expensive and won't last just a few months. No, it's not fair. It's not fair for the hobby, because these vehicles are extremely expensive. To buy a tire that don't meet the requirement and they break sometimes. So I didn't buy another stock tire from Traxxas because of that. So right now the Bluetooth said 54 miles per hour, and let me tell you something, the GPS said 50 miles per hour. That is good, man. That is perfect. The difference is between 4 miles, but the Traxxas link, man, you need to see my previous video about the Traxxas link and the GPS, and you will notice the difference. I'm going to reset everything again, and I'm going to make the test for a second time. Let's see. Let me tell you something about these trucks. They are amazing, but some people prefer the plastic chassis, and I understand that, because it's more cheaper. It's more cheaper. If you break the chassis, you can buy plastic chassis, and it's cheaper. In the case of this kind of vehicle of Arrma, they design strong chassis, aluminum. But if you have a crash, man, I need to say that these vehicles are not made to break, to have a crash, excuse me, with concrete. You're gonna bend your chassis, but I give it that for that reason, the plastic chassis, because it's more cheaper. But the servo is garbage. X-Max plastic servo is garbage, and this is the stock servo. It works pretty good. Move the tires, very decent. I'm gonna show you right now. This is the stock servo. Go ahead and try the plastic servo. You will notice if it has the power and if the servo lasts more than a year. The plastic one I'm talking about. But I use the Metal Gear servo from Traxxas, and man, for $100 it doesn't work because it has a little bit more torque. It's Metal Gear. I'm talking about the X-Max. It's Metal Gear, but I killed 2 of them already. I set the endpoint to see if it works, but man, there's the Protect servo that is waterproof. It's made for 1/10 scale for the X-Max. I just replaced with that one. It's pretty strong. And another thing that Traxxas I don't like from Traxxas is the battery tray. They only create the battery tray to sell their own batteries. They want to sell their own batteries, so that's why you can put or you can fit another kind of battery, because they design for their own products. That is another thing. Another issue with the X-Max, and I love that truck. Okay, don't understand me. I love the X-Max, but the problem is the servo has the specifications of the Traxxas X-Max servo. If you try to put 1/5 scale servo from another brand, you will notice that it doesn't fit. I'm talking about the X-Max, and you will need to cut the chassis for that. Man, I don't like that from Traxxas. Let me check the speed. 50 miles per hour. The Bluetooth said 54 miles per hour. That is awesome, guys. The Bluetooth module is more accurate than the Traxxas Link, and I have both. That's why I'm making this review and this test, because if Traxxas make awesome products, I'm going to tell, okay, because I have both. Okay, the Traxxas Link works, but what is the problem? You buy the Traxxas Link, it has the telemetry, but it's not accurate, man. And man, I need to give it another try to my X-Max. I'm going to reset again. It's at 50 miles per hour. So I'm gonna make the last test. 4 miles of different. The Traxxas Link, the difference was, man, ridiculous. Different. 52 miles per hour against 36. I'm talking about almost 20 miles per hour of difference. And that is the Traxxas Link. So I need to make the test in the pavement. I want to know if the grass need to have an influence about the speed. Whoa. This thing is a freaking beast. The suspension is pretty good because this is a review too. The suspension is pretty good. It has a lot of power, ridiculous power. It used the 1/5 scale, 1/5 scale servo, and so you can buy your own 1/5 scale servo, and you can put it in this truck on or the Arrma Granite AS, and you can use your own custom settings. At the end, this is my Arrma Outcast AS. Man, the device, the Bluetooth, SPEKTRUM Bluetooth device for the speed is more accurate than Traxxas, and that is you need to take notice about it. I have Traxxas, I have Arrma. I love all of them, both brands, but the device, the Traxxas Link, I'm very disappointed. I'm going to make stay tuned, because I'm going to make another test, but in a different place with the Traxxas Link, and I'm going to let you know what device is more accurate, is it if it's worth the money. So if you enjoyed this video, thumbs up, like, subscribe to this channel. It's for free. I'm going to continue making some tests of different vehicles, upgrades, and all that stuff that I do with those RC. This is Jose RC. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.